So you had a post of talking about the fact that nobody's hiring junior engineers and AI tools people are trying to make AI replace that. And I totally see that because I've been using this tool for the last 2 months called Devon.ai, and it's like magic. It is about a junior engineer level quality of what it can do. So it still needs a lot of oversight, and sometimes it'll get off in the weeds and you got to bring it back in. But the fact is, it's amazing. It writes amazing code. It doesn't ever stop. It has its own environment for running tests. It can do browser-based tests. It can do CLI-based tests, everything fully automated. And just yesterday, I had multiple of them going on completely different applications I was building, different tasks, and I could just watch them go and kind of correct them if one of them got off the way. But it's a little bit like overseeing, 5 other people and just correcting them when they, get off in the wrong direction. But it's way more productive than me trying to write all this by myself. And this is the early days.
100%. And I think that I guess for me, that post, that one kind of blew up even more than the Salesforce one, right? And I think it definitely resonated with a lot of people. I think if I am a publicly traded company, I'm a Meta or a Salesforce or one of these companies, it makes complete economic sense, exactly with the reality that you described. We've got a bunch of senior engineers. We're going to have these AI tools that they're already, pretty good and are only going to get better. And basically we're just going to like pull up the ladder, like get rid of the managers, don't hire any juniors. We don't need to like grow any more people anymore, or help them develop. We're just going to kind of focus on our existing senior engineers. They're going to be whatever, 5x, 10x, I think the idea of AI as an amplifier is a really useful way of thinking about it, in that it amplifies your strengths and your weaknesses as well. And so it makes a lot of sense, right? You're gonna cut costs, you're gonna have at least the same productivity, if not more, and shareholders are happy. It makes a lot of sense. The challenge I see with this is very short term, basically, because even if you take the assumption that these tools are going to get better and our senior devs can just do more and more and more, at some point those senior devs are either going to want to, basically they're going to start realizing how much value they're creating independently. They're going to start asking for some pretty, if they're smart, which most of them will be asking for some pretty hefty pay rises. If they're not getting them, they're going, why am I building all this value for you? I can go off and start doing my own thing, right? And I think that, of course, there's still a leap into that entrepreneurial consultant mindset that not everyone's going to take. But I still think you're going to see, or they're just going to, at some point, like retire or, want more like a different work-life balance, whatever it is. And then where is the next generation coming from? And there is an argument to say, well, there isn't going to be a next generation, right? Everything's going to be AI all the way down. And, that's kind of the end of it. Like, this is the last hurrah of any sort of software development.